And you outside now, a live look this afternoon over I-49 in Springdale from the Holiday Inn iCamp. Man, just a really nice day today, Stephen. One more day of these warm temperatures and then kind of the bottom falls out.
Yeah, we're going to see warm temperatures heading into tomorrow, just not as warm as it was for today. A little bit more cloud coverage building in tomorrow ahead of those storms coming in for Thursday. But today, though, current temperatures topping out into the low 80s across northwest Arkansas. Heading into the evening hours, 82 degrees currently in Fayetteville, 81 in Springdale, 79 degrees currently in Bentonville. Across the River Valley, temperatures in the low to mid 80s, 83 degrees currently in Fort Smith, 80 degrees in Alma as we head into the evening hours. So throughout the rest of the night tonight, temperatures actually going to stay pretty warm overnight tonight. 60s is going to be our overnight low across northwest Arkansas, and mid 60s expected across the River Valley. Again, daytime highs today reaching all the way up into the mid 80s in some places. So overnight tonight, we're going to stay pretty warm as well. Tomorrow going to be a warm day, but that's when we get a little bit more cloud coverage, of course. So Wednesday afternoon, we were in the mid 80s today across the River Valley. Expect the low 80s heading into tomorrow. Still overall a very nice spring day. Might just falling short of the 80-degree mark across northwest Arkansas. Of course, rain chances pick up throughout most of the rest of the week. Again, heading into Thursday, that's going to be the chance of some storms rolling into northwest Arkansas and the River Valley as that cold front approaches. That's going to carry into the overnight hours and then into the morning hours on Friday before we start to dry out and cool off heading into the weekend. Storm threats much lower than they were just from this past weekend where we saw hail across the River Valley. We only have that level 1 and level 2 risk across the River Valley heading into Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. And that level 2 risk just scrapes across portions of Johnson, Logan, and Scott counties. So overall, we're going to see this cold front and these line of thunderstorms really start to develop over northwest Arkansas and the River Valley and then push off towards central Arkansas heading into Thursday evening. We are going to see some rainfall, though. Rainfall is going to be on the leading edge of this, so it's going to be a rainy day on Thursday before the storms start to develop heading into the evening hours. Taking a look at that, we're going to see those rain showers as soon as Thursday morning throughout most of the morning, carrying on into the afternoon, and then once we get closer towards the evening hours is when we see this line of thunderstorms really start to come together now. Temperatures start to cool off just a bit, and by the time we get closer towards 3 p.m., maybe starting to see those storms developing across northwest Arkansas and then really coming together just on the edge of the River Valley, moving off towards central Arkansas. You see around 6 p.m., Scott, Logan, and Johnson counties may be seeing some of those thunderstorms before pushing further off towards the east. So our main threats are going to be those damaging wind gusts and some potential hail once again moving into the River Valley. Northwest Arkansas the rest of this week. Again, warm temperatures for today and heading into tomorrow. Just a little bit more cloud coverage. Thursday's our yellow weather alert day, and then temperatures really start to cool off. Planting has been the big topic weather-wise recently, and if you have already bought those plants this weekend, maybe just a light blanket over top of them. You got a porch, you want to bring them in because it looks like, especially across northwest Arkansas, might have a freeze and some frost mainly across the River Valley. Cold mornings, warmer afternoons, still in the 60s though. So.
I was this close to planting stuff this past weekend.
Yeah.
Boy, am I glad. I'm going to wait another week or so.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But earlier we were talking with Chief Meteorologist Matt Standridge. We're actually past the date of the average freeze, so this is a little bit unnormal. But we still got one more weekend where we're going to see just a bit chilly of a weekend morning.
Maybe next weekend.
There you go.
All right, Stephen, thanks today.